Still no clarity from Russia on whether its leader will attend peace talks with Ukraine set for Istanbul tomorrow. The Kremlin says the meeting is still on, but will only disclose the makeup of the Russian delegation once President Vladimir Putin gives the order. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has confirmed his presence in Istanbul, but said he will talk only with Mr Putin and no other Russian official. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio will attend the talks, while U.S. President Donald Trump is also mulling an appearance. The Russian leader on Sunday had proposed the meeting as an alternative to a ceasefire ultimatum tabled by Kyiv's European allies on Saturday. The bloc has agreed on a 17th sanctions package on Russia. It includes sanctions on nearly 200 Shadow Fleet tankers and 75 individuals and entities linked to Russia's military-industrial complex. And for more on this, Ross Cullen joins us live from Istanbul. Ross, we're just one day away from the talks, but things are still up in the air. How likely is it that Mr. Putin will actually show up tomorrow?
Well, Shah, there's a lot of moving parts, and let me break those down for you. We understand at the moment that Volodymyr Zelenskyy has confirmed that he will be here in Istanbul tomorrow if Vladimir Putin confirms his presence. And so far, the Kremlin have only confirmed that there will be Russian representation at the talks. They have not given a detailed list of who exactly will be comprising that delegation coming in from Moscow. We also understand in the last hour that the Brazilian president, Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, who has been in China meeting his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping, both key members of the BRICS bloc, we understand that there's a suggestion that the Brazilian president could stop off in Moscow on his way back to Brazil to personally intervene and urge President Putin to come here to Istanbul tomorrow to attend those talks with Volodymyr Zelenskyy. Now, Mr. Zelenskyy has said that there will be a confirmed meeting between him and his Turkish counterpart in the Turkish capital, Ankara, Recep Tayyip Erdogan. And then he says both Mr. Erdogan and himself, Mr. Zelenskyy, will be coming here to Turkey's biggest city to participate in those talks if President Putin confirms his attendance. Donald Trump is also not too far away, only a couple of hours away on the plane, and he has said that he is not ruling out the possibility that he could also be here in Turkey tomorrow if there's going to be the first in-person meeting between President Putin and President Zelenskyy since 2019. So there's a lot up in the air. We are mostly, though, waiting for the key signals from the Kremlin confirming or ruling out Vladimir Putin's attendance at the talks here in Istanbul tomorrow.
A lot is at stake here, Ross, and the talks will be hosted by Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. How is Turkey looking to help mediate these talks?
Well, Shah, Turkey has played a key role, continues to play a key role overall in the geopolitical sense in the Russia-Ukraine conflicts. Just 4 days after the full-scale invasion by Russia on the 24th of February 2022, there were peace talks here in Istanbul between Kiev and Moscow to try to come to a rapid agreement, some kind of peace deal. Now, Russia did say that it was presenting its aims would be to limit Ukraine's armed forces to no more than around 80 to 90,000 troops, confirm its neutrality, stop it joining NATO. But those talks broke down. But the Kremlin still refers to the Istanbul talks, or the Istanbul communique, as what it would like to see as the basis for renewed talks. However, Ukraine walked away from those discussions and wants to come back in and negotiate one-on-one with President Putin. We know that Turkey is in NATO, but it's not joined in with a lot of the European sanctions on Russia. It's tried to play this mediating role. And Shah, you can see the Bosporus Strait behind me. And this is the key maritime strait for Ukraine, because that strait leads straight into the Black Sea. That's where all of Ukraine's crucial grain and agricultural exports come out via ship behind me to the Mediterranean that way. So Turkey has a crucial role to play in this conflict in many ways. And it also hasn't ruled out the possibility of potentially sending in troops along with Britain and France to form some kind of assurance force or peacekeeping role in the future.
All right, many thanks, Ross. Ross Cullen there reporting live from Istanbul.